Hello everyone, welcome back to He's Glasgow, She's London, episode 16 of our fun little podcast. We're back once again, having a lovely time.
Like the Renegade Master.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're like. The Renegade Master. Do you know who the Renegade Master is?
Who?
No, I'm asking, do you know?
Oh, no.
Well, you can't sing it then.
Oh.
I don't know who he is. That's fine. I'm just being a bit silly. But welcome back everyone. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a lovely time. This is our second week on video. We think it seems to have went quite well last time.
Nice.
Which is nice. But yeah, welcome back. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a lovely time, a lovely week, a lovely day, whatever you might be doing. Sorry, I'm getting my podcast notes ready. They are ready. I'm just getting them up.
Ready.
But I hope you're well.
I'm ready already.
As always, if you want to get in touch, you can follow us across all social medias. It's good fun over there. We're posting a bit more actively and a bit more readily, which is nice. And you can send us a message or a DM and all that good stuff. And we'll be more than happy to read it and answer it if it's appropriate. And have a lovely time from there. But as always, love, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, love. How are you?
I'm tired.
Yeah, of course you are.
I'm sleepy today. Very, very sleepy. But
As am I. I just don't feel the need to tell everyone.
Listen, you keep your feelings bottled up if you want, but I'm telling my truth. I am tired. I'm well, but I'm tired. I'm having a lovely time though, and I'm very excited to be doing this.
Excellent.
I am.
That's all I ask.
Can't wait, and I've got an absolutely fantastic show lined up for you.
Were you just shielding your phone so I couldn't see your notes?
Oh no, I wasn't even thinking about that. No, to be fair. But no, I've got a lovely, lovely show lined up for you. Good. I think. I couldn't really remember what we've been doing. I'm sure you can.
For both of us, surely?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Shall we do some more little intro bits first?
Yeah.
Just to say, I can't remember if I don't think I said this on last week's or last show, or if I said to you separately, but we're now into double figure 5-star reviews.
Yay!
On Spotify.
Are you serious? Are you serious? This is so ridiculous. How does it always happen?
Sorry, everyone.
Once again, Sam has not muted the laptop, so you get all of his silly little notifications in.
But what's funny is I caught it before we recorded.
Yeah, like
and I muted
2
it.
minutes before we started recording. I heard something come in and then Sam tried to sneakily just turn the mute button so I wouldn't see, but obviously I saw.
But then I had to unmute it to test that the audio was recording and I forgot to unmute it again. Sorry about that, everyone. We've been getting thousands of complaint emails.
Ofcom are going to get at you soon.
The ombudsman.
Ombudsman?
Are going to get on us, I think.
Sure.
But anyway, we're at now 11 5-star reviews. On Spotify, which is wonderful.
Guys.
So thank you for rating. If you haven't rated yet, please feel free to do so. Be honest, but preferably 5 stars. And then that way, it'll help us. I think that's probably one of the single most best things anyone can do for the show. Oh. Is to rate it quite highly. So if you feel that we are deserving of that, then that would be appreciated and it'd be good fun. Yeah.
Nice.
I was quite happy to see that because there's a few other people that I know personally that have kind of started podcasts or projects before us,
Right.
do it more regularly, all that stuff, and we have overtaken them in regards to ratings. I won't name who.
Yeah, that's awkward.
You probably don't know them, but you do know them. But
yeah, let's just not name them on the podcast.
So thank you everyone for putting us number 1. It's good fun.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep. And yeah, we're doing quite well, I think, overall. So yeah, the podcast is going from strength to strength.
Woohoo!
So much so that we've got some new listeners in new places. And new countries. Countries, plural.
What?
Well, one new country and one new place. In fact, there's several places within several countries, but I thought I would highlight 2.
Okay.
So we've had our first listeners from Dublin, Ireland.
Oh, hi, Ireland.
Which is wonderful. And we've also got our first listeners from Ukraine.
Oh, hi,
Which is
Ukraine.
wonderful. So yes, up to Ukraine. And yeah, I thought that was quite nice. I also checked, I like to check the map quite regularly. We've had people from South Korea before.
Yes.
But we've got them, I'll show you later, it's like from 5 or 6 different places in South Korea now.
Oh, hey, South Korea. We're making it big in South Korea.
Yeah, maybe. Don't know why.
We'll have to do a trip.
They can't understand a word I'm saying. But
most of the English people can't understand you, so I don't know how they're doing it.
God help the Koreans. But they're doing well, they're listening to the show, which is quite nice, so thank you, Korea. South Korea. And there's a few other places, but I thought I'd highlight those 3 because I thought they were quite fun.
Yeah, that's nice.
I thought they were quite nice. And the last little bit I've got here is a video podcast. Seems to be a success after 1 so far. Hopefully this will be a second success. and we've made some lovely clips from it so far as well.
Yeah.
Which have done quite well. So thanks everyone.
Yay!
Good fun.
More videos to come.
Yes. Should we do some trivia or usual? Fun?
You go trivia.
Oh, am I going trivia first?
Yeah.
Do I go? I can't remember.
Does it matter?
Should we start doing it where like we'll start it from next time, where the person that does the intro goes second in the trivia?
Okay.
We can start it from this week if you want.
I don't mind, love. Whatever you like.
I can go. Mine's is quite short. Well, I suppose it's quite short. Yeah, Glasgow trivia. You ready for this?
Ready.
I had no idea this was the case, by the way. I only learned this recently as well. But in May of this year, the year of our Lord 2025,
Right.
is Glasgow's 850th anniversary.
Oh.
Mad is that?
Oh, happy birthday, Glasgow.
Not yet, but we're getting there.
You have to start a party.
Well, there is a party.
Oh.
Big
I don't know why I didn't think there was obviously going to be a party.
There's a
anyway.
big 3-day celebration up the road.
3 days.
3-day celebration. There's stuff all down the Clyde for the first time ever.
I'm not going to lie, I feel like that's going to be pretty hectic.
Yeah, like music and food and entertainment and artists and all that good stuff. 850 years of Glasgow.
Wow.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
That is cool.
Yeah.
When's it? What do you know what dates that's running?
No, end of May.
End of May. Okay.
Yeah, end of May.
Should we go up?
If you want to, we can go up. But I thought that was quite fun.
Yeah, that's really fun.
850 years. I thought I'd seen it all, but apparently not. So.
Wow.
Yeah, there we are. It's all changed since back in the day, I imagine. Or maybe not at all.
Maybe we'll still be alive for the 900.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
Wait, did your man say? Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Well, I mean, when we first started dating, you weren't even making it past 30, so
Yeah, but I
you've
lived
done well so far.
I live down here now, and
That lovely London air keeping you alive.
lovely smoggy London. It's done something to my lungs. It's like, nah, we'll keep you alive, mate. It's fine. But yeah, that's my little bit of trivia. It's not overly interesting or fun or twisted. It's just a lovely anniversary.
Nice.
So,
I like
yeah,
that.
I like that as well. I wonder how many Glaswegians know that. Because I came across it randomly. Don't even know how I came across it.
Yeah, I can't say I've heard about the celebrations incoming.
No, I had to look it up. It wasn't like, oh, come join us.
Wait, you looked up how old Glasgow was?
No, I looked up something and it came up like Project 850 or something it's called. Yeah.
Project 850.
Yeah, something like that. And I was like, what is this? Turns out it's his birthday, and then there was like a little small footnote about celebrations.
Maybe they're trying not to make it too big because you lot love a party as it is. So
Or it could be that they've got no money and they're like, it's going to be quite shite.
yeah. So let's not shout about this. If people stumble on it, then great.
People ask, we're like, we done something.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
did you miss
We did
it?
it? Oh, sorry. I
Oh, we
missed it.
celebrated for 3 days.
3 days. Mate,
I
Glaswegian's like a party as it is. 3 days is.
think it will be quite chill, quite reserved.
I would not call Glaswegian's reserved.
I think it's more of a 3-day celebration and almost name only, as in like the city are doing things for 3 days, as opposed to everyone in the city is like, yes, whoa, 3 days of mentalness. It's just,
It's a birthday.
I don't think people will care, if I'm honest.
That's a shame.
I hope so. But anyway, my trivia is all done.
Nice.
Hope you learned something, everyone.
Hope you learn something.
Yeah.
This one's quite cute.
Oh, cute trivia.
The smallest statue in London is of 2 mice fighting over a piece of cheese.
That is quite cute.
It's on Philpott Lane.
Shall we go see
Yeah,
it?
I think we should.
Where is Philpott Lane?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I quite like that, actually. That's
Yeah.
quite fun. I enjoy that.
I can imagine, like, as you're walking up to it, you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
What's on the floor? Is that a mouse? What's going on here?
What's happening?
And then you realise it's a little statue of some cute little mice fighting over some cheese.
I hope it's like everyone was all right at the end of it. Like, I hope they shared the cheese.
Oh. I thought you meant in case, like, people tripped over the statue or something because it's so small.
Can you imagine? No, it's fine.
The amount of accidents attributed to this statue.
Sorry, I need to sign into my Reddit account because that's where my fun little bits are.
Oh,
and
dear.
I forgot I'm not on the proper phone, you see.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I liked your cute little mouse trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you for sharing.
No problem.
Did you say you had more?
No.
Oh.
Was I supposed to have more?
No, just the way you
I thought we
worded
just
it.
did one trivia.
No, I thought you were like, oh, this one's cute, as in like the
I mean, I
first
have
one.
options, of course, because I come prepared.
Oh, I come prepared.
So what have we been up to then, love?
Do you know what? I couldn't really remember what we'd been up to.
We haven't done a lot, to be
No,
fair. We've had quite a chill January.
We have, and like...
As you can tell, we still haven't taken down Sam's birthday signs, which was 22 days ago.
Oh yeah, they're still here.
Are we leaving it up for my birthday now? Considering my birthday's in, what, 5 days? 4 days?
Yeah, it is, as of recording this podcast.
I feel like we should take it down so then you can put it up for me.
I'll take it in the night before.
Because I put it up, so
Sorry,
I don't want to put up my own birthday
I'm
celebration.
signed into Reddit no more.
Oh, wonderful.
Here we go. Yeah, if you
or
want.
at least straighten it.
Yeah, it's hanging down a bit, isn't it? Yeah. But no, I don't feel like we've been up to much. I was like, right, that weekend.
That's that then. Finish on my point.
I was continuing your point. You said we've not been up to much. As you can see, Sam's things are still up. And I went, oh yeah, that's right. You're right, we've not been up to much. No? Do you disagree?
Sure.
Our first podcast tip, everyone. It took 16 episodes.
Here we go.
Sorry, your birthday's in 5 days and the banner's lovely.
And it will be better on my birthday because you're going to take it down and refix it.
It will be even better on your birthday. Cannot wait for it. Can't wait for you to see it. It's going to be great.
Brilliant. That's fine. You can continue.
Thank you. So yeah, I don't think we've been up to much, as you said. I was trying to think. I was like, well, we didn't do anything last weekend. Not really.
Apart from make a banging carbonara.
I was going to go into that. And then I couldn't remember what we'd done the weekend before. I don't think we've done anything, did we?
Do we do some nice food then as well?
Probably. Quite a lot of our days off revolve around food.
Yeah, we do have. We do like food, don't we?
Shall I tell you what I've written down here?
Yeah.
So one of them was, so we'll be making lovely meals, or we've made a lovely meal.
Yeah.
Did we speak about this last time we started listening to Dish? We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Did we mention our plans to do that?
I can't remember.
Anyway, just for the sake of argument, we'll be listening to Dish every week. They give you a nice recipe, so we've decided every Saturday or Sunday we're going to take one of the recipes and have a nice, lovely, romantic time making meals together, even when you've done the majority of the work. But something that's proper, go out and buy the meshes, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And we made a lovely, as you said, banging carbonara. Proper carbonara, no milk, no cream, none of that stuff. Proper, authentic Italian carbonara.
It was so good.
It was fantastic.
It was so good.
It was genuinely fun. And it was super simple.
So, once you know how to do it, it's so easy and tasty.
I felt like that after. I was like, I know how to do this now. I feel like I could cook.
Because I walked you through the steps.
Well, yeah. I feel like I know how to do this. Like, I'm going to do this for carbonara. Easy. It's not like, it's like...
And realistically, you probably have everything in the house anyway, bar the meat.
Probably,
so if we wanted it, you could just pick up the meat on the way home from work, or me on the way home from work.
Because it was just the pasta, the meat, eggs and cheese, essentially. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah, a bit of garlic.
Bit of garlic, bit of pepper, but
yeah,
they're optional extras, I would say.
Oh no, garlic's never optional.
Oh, but like if you could get by without it, it might not be as nice.
Yep.
But yeah, it was very good. And this weekend, we're going to make delicious beef and haggis smash burgers.
Burns night, baby.
It is Burns night on Saturday, which is fun, is it? Yes, on Saturday.
It is on Saturday. We're going to have haggis for breakfast, haggis for lunch, haggis for dinner.
We had haggis last weekend for breakfast. That was very good.
Because we spotted it in Waitrose whilst we were shopping for the dish stuff.
Very true, yes.
Waitrose have done well off us now.
I actually feel quite as if I betrayed my people.
Because you're not shopping at Asda. And you've gone proper like London middle class.
Not just like my Asda people, but like my Glaswegian people. Because I've been to Waitrose before. Nipped in and out, obviously. I've never in my entire life ever done a weekly shop in Waitrose.
I didn't even know Waitrose existed in Glasgow.
It exists. We've got a couple. It's up there. You've seen one of them.
I've seen, now, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But never in my life.
Well, we didn't do a weekly shop.
No, we didn't. And we probably will never get there. But
maybe one day.
No, I don't think
so. If this podcast goes well.
Folks. Fair enough. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that we actually done it. But it was nice. And afterwards I felt a bit...
What does that mean?
I've turned into a
Oh, I see.
you know.
Right, okay.
'Cause I'm just a wee guy for.
I thought you meant from the food.
No, the food was
Sorry,
lovely.
you didn't
No,
say.
the food was delicious. But I'm just a wee guy for the East End of Glasgow, you know.
You're not very wee.
I'm just a wee guy, getting by in life.
You're a big, handsome man.
Just a wee man, just a wee fella for, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm shopping in Waitrose eating carbonara without cream
Living
in
in
it.
London.
Living in London.
Yeah.
Madness it is. Anyway, had a lovely time. Just thought I'd share that little anecdote with you.
Good. I'm glad you had a lovely time.
Is that an anecdote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing. I made lasagna. This was on my list.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because we decided that we were having lasagna, and then I started making lasagna, and you were sitting there watching me, and then I just turned around and you went, "So you just know how to make a lasagna from scratch?" I was like, "Yeah," and you're like, "Without a recipe?" I was like, "Yeah," and you're like, "That's so cool."
That is cool. Like, because if someone said to me, like, "Oh, you want to make a lasagna?" I'm like, "I need to look up a recipe, need to buy all the bits, need to follow it meticulously." Mm-hmm. And you're like, just whack it in the dish. And it was delicious, might I say. Every time you make lasagna, there's enough for two and a half lasagnas. So we have lasagna for it could last us 4 days, but we have it over 2 days, to be fair.
Yeah, we go hard with lasagna.
We do, but it was lovely. And yes, I was very, very genuinely shocked and surprised in a good way.
I thought it was very sweet as you were just like, wow. Just in awe of me and my lasagna
I'm always in awe of you, love. But yeah, that was another thing to add to the list of being in awe. And I was like, oh, wow, that is really cool. I like that. Mm-hmm. It's my bird,
I'll
everybody.
stick with you, yeah.
Hands off, people. She can make lasagna like that. Mm-hmm. Then we can add carbonara to the mix.
Mate, I'll make you all the pastas.
I'll eat all the pastas.
If it keeps you by my side.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's fine.
We're
sick, everyone.
What happens if I stop making pasta? Will you leave?
No, never. Never.
Never.
I wrote down here that I've been baking.
Oh, yeah. You did great baking.
I used to bake quite a bit, for context, everyone. And I've not baked since I moved down here. Well, in this house at least, anyway.
Yeah. Realistically, I'm the chef. I'm the cook. Like, I do the dinners and the savouries and you do the sweets.
Yeah.
Because I don't like baking.
And then I was just in the mood I've been in the mood for a while and I've kind of been like, oh, how should I do it? And I've never got around to it. Mm-hmm. And I thought, I'm going to commit. I'm going to do it. So I bought enough for a lovely... It wasn't my best. It wasn't my finest. I was a bit rusty, but it was fine. A lovely plate of white chocolate chip blondies. Mm-hmm. They were pretty good, but again, not my finest. I've done them better before. And then I finally conquered my Everest of lovely chocolate chip cookies, which I was over the moon with.
Yeah, they were very good.
They weren't perfect, but I was very happy because beforehand, any bakers out there might sympathise, they might not. But my cookies were always really hard and thin and whatever, and I realised what I was doing wrong is I was making them into cookie shape before baking them. Instead of a little ball of dough. And the dough was lovely and all the rest of it.
Oh, it was so good.
It was pretty good, wasn't
it
it?
was like cookies baking in the house kind of smell, and then soft warm cookies straight from the oven. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, so cozy.
So I'm gonna start.
Just what you need in January.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start baking semi-regularly again.
Okay.
Get back into bread a little bit.
I'm gonna have to start going to the gym more then.
That's fine. It's only down the road. And then I'm going to try and make some naan breads and stuff as well. Just so we were talking about this yesterday. Just like, I'm in the mood for a naan. Whack that in the oven. The whole house is smelling lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been baking, everyone.
Yeah, it went
and it's
really
been
well.
Good fun.
Yeah, great fun for me.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing. Get bought cookies. Get bought blondies.
I love baking. It's very cathartic, I feel. And I quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seem happy when you're doing it.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's tough, and I don't like the cleanup, but it was quite nice. So yeah, maybe I'll bake some. Maybe I'll try and bake something new for every podcast.
Ooh.
That might be quite nice.
Yeah.
And then we can have I'm not doing a workout. We can do a very small, comprehensive review of what I've done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Sound alright? Cool.
That sounds good.
That's pretty much it for me in regards to what we've been doing. I've got one other small, tiny bit.
Okay.
But do you have? Because I feel like everything else we've been doing is baby focused and baby heavy.
Yeah.
But do you have anything else just us that we've been doing?
I think so.
I have something.
Go on.
We went for lunch today.
Oh yeah, today. Yeah, that's cute.
That was cute. And that might sound like quite a normal thing to do, but it's because I was at work and you came all the way in to meet me at work and we went for food and it was quite nice.
And it was just us in the middle of the day on a Wednesday.
Yeah. And it was nice.
Yeah.
It was quite random.
Yeah, it was lovely.
I just walked down the stairs and you were in the lobby of my building. I was like, oh, there she is. Hello. I was like,
Want to go for lunch with me?
I never saw your second message. You went, "Oh, I'm outside," and I walked in. I was like, I'm 95% sure that is her. But,
95.
well, it was like from a distance, and I'm like, but she never said she was in it. So I was like,
No, your lovely receptionist let me in.
yeah.
Very, very nice and helpful once again.
I just wanted to mention it. I thought it was very sweet, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time with you.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
thought it
nice coming to meet you.
I thought it was quite nice as well.
And then I walked you back to work, waved you off into the building.
You did, and then you went home.
Yep.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Should we talk about the baby?
The baby.
The baby, I feel like, yeah, our last 2 weeks have been dominated by the baby in a lovely way, obviously, but that's the reason why we've not really done much.
Because she started nursery.
She did. She started nursery properly.
Well, we did settling, and this is the first proper week.
Well, were we halfway through the settling, or we done like 1 or 2 days?
No, because that was last week.
Oh, it was last week?
Yeah. So
it was? Yeah. No, we haven't? Oh,
no, we
right,
haven't done
okay.
I think we said that she was going to start,
That's
but we
right.
haven't done any updates to that.
Yeah. Well, she's at nursery, everyone.
She's doing so well.
She's doing. She done really well in the settling in sessions, but they were only like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops each day.
Yeah, but it's quite unusual to do 5. She did 1 every day for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was great. She loved it.
She did love it. And now she's there full time. Today was her second full day. Mm-hmm. And she had to come home.
Yeah. Got our first call from nursery to say that she had a temperature. Can you come and get her?
Yeah, but it wasn't because like we didn't get a call like, oh, your baby's kicking off or your baby is really upset. It's like she's a bit unwell.
Yeah. And it wasn't like they weren't concerned about her. Obviously they were concerned about her. But
yeah, it wasn't like an immediate.
Yeah, like this is serious.
Yeah.
It was. We've noticed she's a bit hot, so we took her temperature, and it is showing as too high. But she's completely fine in herself, and she's just maybe a little bit slower and calmer than normal. But apart from that, she's just wandering around, having a nice time and chatting and stuff. But she is quite warm.
Okay,
okay, I'll come get her.
Because she seems to really enjoy it, which is nice.
Yeah, so she seems quite comfortable with.
She seems calm and comfortable. She likes all the people that work there. She likes. I assume she gets on with all the kids.
Yeah.
As far as babies can
she's
get
that
on,
fussed,
she's quite independent.
Yeah.
She came back in a different set of clothes every time so far, which makes sense.
So messy.
She's so messy. And she goes and she has lovely breakfast and lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
And snacks and naps and all that good stuff. So yeah, I think she's getting on wonderfully.
Yeah, she's doing really well.
You've dropped her off and picked her up more than I have, obviously, but the few times that I have, it's been quite nice.
Yeah, it was very sweet when you walked into the room and she was like, "Daddy," just shouting at you across the room with all these other kids, and the other kids are like, "It's not their daddy."
Oh, we walked in, she was just sitting in a vest eating pizza and watermelon.
Yeah.
That was it. I was like, this is very funny, actually. I quite enjoy this.
Yeah.
But no, it's quite nice. It's quite sweet.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, I think we spoke about how we were feeling. Like, we weren't really worried about her. It was more like how we were feeling. But I think we've done very well.
I haven't cried once.
You haven't, love, and it's absolutely fine to cry, but I think you're doing very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think you're doing great.
Yeah, I think today was the weirdest day so far.
Yeah.
Because you had gone into the office, I dropped her off, and I came back home, and obviously it was just me, and I didn't have anything to do, and I was like, immediate mum guilt that any mums will know that you just feel guilty all the time, regardless of whatever decisions you're making.
Very nice.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, mum guilt and anxiety and stuff is very real. But yeah, I sort of just came home and I was like, I feel bad that I've dropped her to nursery when I'm just chilling before coming to meet you, like as if I'm not doing my duty. But then I messaged you and the girls and I was like, I feel really guilty, but I also, like, I know that I deserve to chill out. Like, realistically, I haven't been alone in the house. I've been alone in the house maybe twice since she was born. Probably.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Not because you don't offer to take her out, because whenever you offer to take her out, I want to join in the fun. So then we all end up going out together.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't been alone in the house since we moved to the house, probably.
Probably not. I mean, I know I've nipped out with the baby a couple of times, but like
Yeah.
it's not really for extended periods of time.
Yeah.
I took her to Chorleywood one day.
You did. Yeah, but I wasn't in the house.
Do you know what? To be fair, that's true. Yes.
Like, I haven't just, been on my own in the house.
Yeah.
I think it has happened once when you took her on a walk, and I ended up just cleaning.
Yeah. Well, you're right though, like, because you messaged me and obviously whoever else, which is fine, and like, yeah, you're like, you do deserve it, because I can understand what you're saying. Like, she's not necessarily too far away, and you're not doing anything, but you deserve to not do anything. Like, just chill out and relax. You've done everything for her for the past 14, 15 months.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with just chilling out and wanting to do nothing and you deserve it, love. You're wonderful and you're amazing. So
thank you.
Yeah, it's absolutely warranted. So don't feel like it's not.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then something funny that happened, which I was going to tell you earlier, I decided to save it for this. So I was just pottering around the house on my own, put something in the bin, and there must have been a stinky nappy in the bin, and smelt the stinky nappy, and I was like, oh, I miss the baby.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
And I was like, never in my life did I think I was going to smell a stinky nappy in a bin and be like, oh, where's the baby?
Bit weird.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But it was just like an instant reaction.
I can't understand it.
Like, imagine if I'd smelt, I don't know, I guess she kind of smells like us. Well, yeah, like if I'd smelt like her baby shampoo or whatever, the same thing would have happened.
I know what you mean, yeah. It's just a reminder of her.
Yeah, exactly. But it just happened to be a stinky nappy in the bin because obviously they're the most pungent things in the house.
Fair enough. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
And I was just like, that's quite funny.
Brilliant.
And strange.
Yeah. What else has the baby been doing?
What has she been doing? We took her to soft play.
We did take it to soft play.
It was your second time at soft play with her.
It was good fun. We had a lovely time.
Yeah.
She was running about and screaming and doing baby things and having a grand old time, which was good.
It's funny because I do feel like in those sorts of situations, she warms up a lot faster than other children.
Yeah, I think so.
She'll be like running and screaming almost immediately, and the other children are like, "Whoa, where did she come from?" Yeah. And then 20 minutes later, they're all doing the same thing. But also because she is so independent, she leaves us a lot more than other children do.
She does. She's very confident and comfortable in herself. Obviously, I think she likes to hang about with us and she loves seeing us and, she loves a hug and she needs us, obviously.
Yeah.
But she's very capable of just running about and playing herself.
Yeah, whereas a lot of other kids would, like, make sure mum and dad were with them. Or,
she'll run away and whatever and scream and get us to chase her and stuff and whatever. Yeah. Like, it's quite sweet. So, yeah, I feel like she does settle in quite nicely to pretty much any social situation. I think that's why she's doing so well at nursery so far, at least anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite nice. It was quite nice to see her at the soft play because obviously you do it quite often because you can and whatever.
Yeah.
So it was quite lovely just to be like, oh, hello, can I join you today?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was very nice. We took her to get her feet measured.
Oh yeah.
We did. We took her to Clark's. Dear. Everyone.
Yep. British staple.
Yep. I feel like I used to work at Clark's in my youth. Everyone. Fresh out of uni, straight into Clark's. Well, not fresh, like during my uni years, as my wee retail job in Clark's. I was in it for a number of years, and I'm a certified foot measurer and shoe fitter. Mm-hmm. And it hasn't left me because I just looked at her feet and I went, she's a 4. Mm-hmm. And what was she?
She was a 4.
She was a 4, everyone. Mm-hmm. Got the width wrong. I thought she had fatter feet than she did.
Yep.
Actually, that's
only slightly though.
Only a wee bit. And I still have my certificate, which I'm yet to show you. Maybe we'll frame it and maybe I'll bring it for next episode.
You can wear it around your neck like the medal you're
I
supposed
don't
to be
have my
wearing.
medal. I know. I realised after we started, I was like, oh Jesus, I forgot my medal. But it's fine. But yeah, we took her there. It was actually quite fun. It was quite sweet.
Yeah.
I feel like taking your kid to Clark's is like a bit of a staple or a rite of passage. A little bit.
Yeah.
And it was quite weird being on the other side because, the young guy that helped us, I was that guy at one point, and I remember seeing families coming in from the shop like, oh my God, like,
another baby,
another baby, and they're going to want to do this and want to do that. And, it's fine, whatever it is. But I was like, I'm the man here now. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're like, I want to buy my daughter's first pair of shoes.
Yep. And we got her first shoes, and she hates them, everyone.
Absolutely hates them.
She despises them. Not the style, because I don't think she understands style, but the actual concept of shoes.
It's the worst thing in the world.
It probably is the worst thing to her in the world at the moment, because I don't think I've seen her cry like that without being seriously hurt before.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, she doesn't, unless she's in proper pain, she doesn't really get upset like that.
No, she hates it.
Hates it.
She doesn't move. She stands still and just bawls her eyes out to the point where she goes red and tears are flooding down her face. She hates it.
we managed to get her to take a couple of steps on, I would say it's probably a fluke. I don't think.
I think she'd done it because we kind of forced her to do it a little bit.
And I was trying to like mechanically move her legs to
Yeah.
show her that she can move her legs. They're not like that restrictive.
Yeah, I don't think the shoes are tight or sore or whatever.
No.
Obviously, it's a bit unusual because you've got, she said, bare feet for
But I think
all her
it's
life.
just different, isn't
It's
it?
just
Yeah.
these things, and she's like, what is going on here?
She feels restrained.
Her reaction was quite, I didn't expect that, to be fair, because I thought she'd be a bit funny, like, oh, whatever. But I didn't expect her to be like, I despise this.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I thought she'd be a bit, a bit off and a bit annoyed about it. But then she would see something else, get distracted and
Yeah,
run for it.
exactly.
Like she's not like, we obviously had all of her toys and stuff and it just wasn't. Took her to the park, tried to put her on her little bike thing, wasn't having it. I was
No.
like,
She likes the bike thing now, but she doesn't like her shoes.
no.
And yeah, we need to keep trying her a bit more because otherwise she can't play outside at nursery.
Yeah.
And I think she would have a lovely time outside. I think she would love it. I think she'd
Well, that was the
really
thing.
flourish.
Because I thought, oh, once she sees the kids going out a few times and she can't join them because she hasn't got shoes on, she'll like get the hint and put the shoes on and it'll be fine. And then the other day I picked her up and one of the nursery teachers said, I tried to put her shoes on so that she could go outside, and she just took her shoes off and stayed inside instead. So she was like, don't try and bargain with me. I don't want to go outside anyway. I'll just stay here. Thanks.
You think you've won? I'm quite happy here.
Yeah.
I've won, thank you. Yep. We tried little soft shoes on her in the house, and she kind of...
That was better.
better,
Yeah.
similar reaction. And so that means, it proves to me that it's not sore, it's just things on her feet, because
Yeah.
they're not sore.
Yeah.
They're made of clouds, like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
nothing. And we got a few steps, and then she kind of got distracted a little bit, and we're like, right, let's upgrade to the actual shoes, and no, she hated it. So yeah, it's I don't mean it's funny, it's not funny, it's just a funny situation, like, oh, this is the first, like...
And maybe we should have got shoes straight away so that she
Yeah.
just... Because I think she now thinks, well, I can walk and I can run.
Yeah, she does it
and
very well.
Why would I let you take that freedom from me?
Yeah, I think when she realizes that she can still do it, she'll be like, oh, okay, this is fine, whatever. And I feel like this is the first proper, not roadblock as such, but like, I feel like we've had it quite good as parents.
Yeah.
It's been tough. I don't mean that,
Yeah.
but like, we've not had a kid that refuses to eat or refuses to go to people or
Yeah.
all the other things
Yeah.
that kids do, which is completely normal and fine. Did you see the screen? Why was it snowing? Did you see that?
Snowing?
Sorry, that's so weird. No, did you not see that?
No.
Very
Are you okay?
bizarre. I'm alright. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like this is a first proper like, oh no, this is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Thing.
We're going to have to work through
Yeah,
this.
she likes nursery. She likes the people there. She loves everything that's going on. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
Shoes are where she draws the line. Which
She's got to have something, I guess.
yeah. But anyway, I thought it was a fun experience. It was a nice sort of like, nice.
Yeah.
A nice wholesome, like, oh, we're taking her to Clark's. We're taking her baby to Clark's.
Yeah.
And she's getting measured and she's got little shoes and they're very
They're
cute
little
and very
shoes.
sweet. They're not about, we'd show them,
Yeah.
but they're not about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was very sweet. I liked that.
It's cute.
I didn't have anything else that the baby's been doing.
No, I don't
But
think so.
one other thing that I thought of just when we were chatting now, when we were talking about a little scuttlebug
Yeah.
thing, she never liked it before when she got it. Everyone, she hated it, like to the point where she's like, I don't know what this is, but she's taken to it quite quickly.
Yeah.
So she was in the house the whole day and she was going, woo, and then she just fell back. And like,
Like effectively did a wheelie, but just went right off the...
and not to laugh at my daughter's misfortune, but she done a wheelie and she fell back and she just lay on her side like, oh.
What's happened? Why did I fall over?
The trike was kind of on her, but not on her. It looked like a proper road crash. But for like a wee baby in a living room.
And normally she would like get up and whatever, and she'd just lay there until you went and got her.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
I thought that was very funny.
Yeah.
She was fine. If she was, if she
yeah.
wasn't fine, it wouldn't be funny. But just
No, it was a little tumble.
because it felt like it was in slow motion as well. Oh, sleepy, boring you, am I?
Could you hurry up with your story?
That's the podcast, everyone. Polly wants to go to bed, and she's sick of my shit. So here we are.
We had a rough night.
We did, to be fair. She's not very well at the minute.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll stop baby chat there.
If you have anything else you'd like to mention, please do.
Nope.
No, I won't talk again.
No,
I won't speak for the whole podcast.
And I've run out of bits now, so it's fine.
Okay, great.
I don't actually. I've got a bit.
Okay, I've got multiple bits.
Do you have multiple little bits?
What do you want to do?
Well, we'll move from baby chat to the fun little bits at the end of the podcast, everyone. I've got 2 little bits. I've got a story and then some jokes.
Okay. Not sure how I feel about the jokes, but
Why?
sure.
I've prepared a 5-minute stand-up, everyone. A really tight 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's just like, I'll give more context when we get to it. But again, I've got a fun little story that I was baffled by.
Sorry, I've got something else that we have been doing.
Oh.
Which,
Okay.
So.
Is it yawning?
Says Mister, I'm sleepy all the time.
I am sleepy all the time.
We've been watching Succession.
Oh, we have been watching Succession.
I've been rewatching it, and you're watching it for the first time, which is good fun. And it was funny because the other day, it has the HBO start at the beginning, and it goes whatever.
Yeah.
Sort of that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
And we were sitting there, and you went, "Oh, this always reminds me of Sex in the City." And I was like, "This always reminds me of like really dark, horrible TV."
No,
So I was like, that was so funny that, like, obviously everybody who has watched HBO series will know that sound, and they'll probably be able to play it in their head immediately.
Yeah.
And it was just so funny that our 2 experiences, or like where our mind goes instantly, was so different.
Yeah.
Now I'm just wondering what everybody else's is.
Yeah, that's a good. When you hear the HBO thing, what is the theme tune that immediately comes to mind?
Yeah.
Because for me,
what is playing immediately after that?
Because for me, it is like Carrie Bradshaw walking down.
What was it?
For many people, it's probably Game of Thrones.
Game of
When
Thrones.
it goes do 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 do.
Yeah.
Succession might now top it, to be fair, because the Succession theme tune is fantastic.
Yeah, you love it.
It's very, very good.
Your favourite piece of...
I read loosely that it was an adaptation of Beethoven. It might
So now
not be.
Sam loves Beethoven.
I'm the big play Beethoven. And that's why I didn't say it. Yeah. What else? It could be Sopranos.
Was it True Blood? It used to be for me.
Oh, was that HBO? I don't know that.
Was it? Some sort of vampire-y thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, mine's a Sex and a City. Every time I hear it and I see that static, I just expect to see Carrie Bradshaw.
Tell us what your HBO sound means to you guys.
That's a good one, actually. Tell us your HBO sound. Excellent.
Continue.
Should we do fun little bits?
Fun little bits.
Right. Okay. So will I tell my story first, and then you can do your bits, and then we'll end in some fun jokes?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
They better be fun jokes.
They're very fun jokes. I might need to do some translations, but they should be quite fun.
From Scottish, I'm assuming.
Glaswegian, yes.
And then are we doing the lemon shots?
Oh, I forgot about it. I'm too tired.
No, you'll love it. We're doing
No,
it.
We don't even have them prepared.
It'll take me a second.
We'll do them next time.
No,
because my mouth's all...
Okay,
Anyway. Right, okay, so I read this 2 days ago, and I was baffled by this. It's not like sinister or anything.
Okay.
I just couldn't understand this person's mindset, right? And I don't have all the answers for you. I just have the story.
I know you're going to have questions, and I don't have them.
So today I learned, which I did learn 2 days ago.
Right.
So 2 days ago I learned, in 2013, right, a woman went to pick up her friend in Brussels, which was less than 90 minutes from her home, so wherever she lived, either Brussels adjacent or whatever. However, because of a GPS error, she ended up in Croatia after driving 900 miles across 5 international borders. She realised she took a wrong turn 2 days after leaving. Her son had reported her missing.
What? That's insane.
It's so weird. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? How do you drive for 2 days over 5 countries? And like...
That's us going to Glasgow twice and then some.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah. And she's like, oh.
Didn't think to recheck the map.
She, people were like, oh, so there's clearly another problem here, like some sort of like, illness or whatever. But no, apparently the woman says she just was distracted the entire time. She was following a GPS. She stopped for like petrol or gas or whatever.
What
it
is going on in her life that she is so distracted? It's not like she's on her phone or like on the computer or anything because she's driving.
But did she not sleep? Did she not stop for a sleep? Like, did she like, oh, I should pull over, I'm nearly there? Like, 2 days?
Yeah.
2 days? She must have like took a wrong turn and went all the way around instead of there.
That's incredible.
I thought that was so funny. I was like, I don't.
So she's put the address into a GPS.
She's put something into the address.
Taken a wrong turn and it's rerouted or something.
Potentially, yeah. It just said GPS error / distraction.
That is insane.
It's mad.
I would be having her head checked if I was her son.
It's mad, isn't it? But she's fine. She wasn't missing. I don't know if the mate ever made it, but
yeah. What was she doing?
Yeah.
Just waiting for 2 days, waiting to be picked up.
She didn't have a phone with her. It was only 12 years ago. Like,
yeah.
Madness. I thought that was very funny though.
That is so mad.
I thoroughly enjoyed reading that. I couldn't believe it, and I was like, I'm going to share that on the podcast.
Imagine thinking you were going on a 90-minute drive.
Be back for dinner.
How did she?
On Thursday.
I reckon she was up to something and she's just gone, I don't know what happened.
Maybe. Yeah, she just claimed error and distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon it's like The Jackal.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Day of the Jackal that we watched on Prime as well the other day.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
The other month, and he's just like, oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not out killing people. I'm
lost,
I'm
everyone.
so lost. 2 days, I'm so lost.
Can't turn back now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought that was very fun.
I'm
I'm glad you reciprocated that way because I thought you would.
Good.
Yeah, which is quite nice.
That is so funny.
I'll save my jokes for later. I saved these 2 months ago, these jokes, and I forgot about them until I was getting my story for there.
Yeah.
But if you want to go with your fun little bits, I'll keep my jokes.
Right, so let's just do these ones first. So, am I the arsehole for getting mad at my girlfriend for making me lie to my friends because she got her period?
Okay, I'm following.
Initial thoughts.
Am I the arsehole
for getting mad at my girlfriend
Right.
for making me lie to my friends because she got her period?
So, you get your period, you make me lie to the boys,
Yeah.
and I'm mad at you for that.
Yeah.
I think I need more context than that. It depends on what the lie is.
Initial though, is he the arsehole?
Well, no, I mean, like, if... Yes, sorry. Like, yeah, because... Yeah, because if you are, or someone's on their period and they need you in that moment, like, I really like to save me embarrassment or whatever, then that's fine. You know? You're like, oh, we need to go because whatever. I'm like, right, okay, let's go. You know?
Cool.
Yeah.
Correct.
Sorry, right, okay. So, like, the sentence was so long, I was like, he's mad because she did this and he's lied to who? Right. But,
So, and this is wild to me.
okay.
So my girlfriend and I have been together for over 2 years. Annoyingly, it doesn't have any ages in because I think that would bring some context.
Yeah.
But you've been together for over 2 years. She's always been very neat, tidy, and very polished. She cares about her appearance, and I appreciate that. Whatever. Anyway. So this situation makes no sense to me. We were at a very fancy event with a few of my friends. My girlfriend was wearing a beautiful white dress, which I had recently bought her. The dress was very expensive. We were all having a good time. However, at one point, she excused herself to go to the bathroom. I didn't see her again until she sent me a text from the car asking if we could go home. Obviously, I'm slightly annoyed because I didn't want to leave so soon. When I reached the car and asked her why she wanted to go home, she told me that she'd got her period unexpectedly. I asked why she didn't bring extra tampons or pads or use those tracking apps.
That could be your baby, everyone.
That's our baby.
Sorry, everyone, we're back.
We're back.
We're back. Baby's fine.
Use those tracking apps. She tried to defend herself by saying that she did everything she could and that she had a period stain and didn't want to stay because of the stain. She asked me to lie to my friends and tell them that she was feeling unwell so that she could go home. She had a man's jacket, a mutual friend of ours, covering her legs and the nasty stain, and pleaded with me to take her home so she could shower and unwind. I took her home and lied to my friends. When she was getting out of the car, the stain was very noticeable. It was very big and essentially ruined an expensive dress which I bought. She also made me purposefully lie because she wasn't prepared enough and made me miss an event with my friends. Needless to say, I was extremely pissed. Just your facial expression when I looked at her. She said I was not being considerate and went to go lie down because she had a headache, in inverted commas. Inverted commas? quotation marks. She woke up and I haven't spoken to her properly until she apologises and gives back the friend's jacket. I don't think I'm an arsehole, but when I told my friend, the same friend that gave her the jacket, he told me that I was an arsehole and my girlfriend agrees.
He's 100% an asshole. Like, she's right. He's not being considerate at all. Like, because what I didn't know what to expect. Like, you were like, initially, is he the asshole?
Yeah.
Like, obviously. But then I thought it was going to take a twist. Mm-hmm. It turns out he's not the asshole, but no, he just straight up is the asshole.
It's just like
anything
you've been together for 2 years. I'm assuming you're adults because of the fancy event and nice dresses and all that sort of stuff, and the fact that you've been in a 2-year relationship. Like, how do you not know more about the way a woman's body works? And
it's a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, like, men need to be taught these things if they're not being taught it.
They do. Like, it's important.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's mad.
Because these things can just creep up on you, and poor girl, like, imagine being at a fancy event in a white dress.
Yeah, a white dress. Course,
because it would be a white dress rather than, one that could hide a stain.
A very expensive white dress.
That he paid for.
What a dick. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, as if she's not humiliated enough that obviously one of his friends already knows, and he's obviously not said anything to the rest of the group. So.
No, that's mad.
She should have gone home with him.
That's madness,
Yeah.
Agree. He is the arsehole. Yes. Yep. Agreed.
So, this is an interesting one.
Okay.
About sex.
Oh, okay.
We had the best sex in our entire relationship, and now I, 37 female, am angry with him, 35 male. How to move forward from here? Which would make you think, you've had the best sex ever, why would you be angry? Right.
That's what I'm thinking, everyone.
Mm-hmm. My husband and I have been together a total of 6 years. He was fairly inexperienced when we got together, waiting until his first dead bedroom marriage to do the deed, and then only having a couple...
What the fuck does that mean?
I think... as in, they basically never had sex. So they maybe consummated the marriage and then didn't have sex again through that marriage. So the bedroom's dead. So he waiting until his first marriage, dead bedroom, to do the deed, and then only having a couple one-night stands in between our relationship and his divorce.
Oh, right, I see. So sorry, I thought...
This is his second marriage.
Right, sorry, I thought this was his... I was like, what is going on here? Right, apologies, with you. Right.
I imagine he has had sex around 10 times total prior to our meeting, right before his 30th birthday. So I never expected stellar performances, and he pretty much checked baseline boxes. He's on the bottom third, but over the years he's improved just enough, and he has so many other really amazing qualities.
Well, that's good.
It just wasn't a priority in the big picture to care too deeply about it, which is fair enough. Like, if it's...
I think our descriptors are a bit much, but...
Yeah, oh, well.
Yeah.
Hold on to your hats then.
Okay.
He's kind of a statue in bed. I had to remind him that kissing involves more than just sitting there. Sex is pretty much just him climbing on top for a couple of minutes before finishing, resting his head on my shoulder, and then getting me to finish. Foreplay is minimal, and that she's having to use other means to get herself off. 3 days ago, we had the best sex. He actually initiated for once, actively touched more, and he seemed to be enjoying it. He enthusiastically participated. And yeah, I'm minimizing this so it's not too graphic.
Sorry, mother.
Yeah. It was decently hot sex, better than anything he's given in the last 6 years. I made sure to praise him after and explain why it was better than usual. Enthusiasm is sexy, and I felt he wanted me, not just an orgasm. We fooled around again later, but he didn't want sex, and it went exactly back to how it used to be. I ended up rolling over and crying myself to sleep. I hid my face so he didn't realise, and he hasn't tried to touch me since. He probably won't for another couple of weeks if I don't initiate. It took 6 years for me to realise that he wasn't innocently bad in bed. He just doesn't care enough to enjoy me enough to be good at it. And now I don't really want him to touch me anymore. I'm hurt and angry. I don't know how to bring this up without killing our bedroom.
I don't really know. I don't know how you just talk to him. Like, no, I don't know. That's my answer.
But I can understand, like, yeah, if all of a sudden he's put all the effort in and it was great, then he clearly just hasn't been bothered.
Yeah, I think that's one way and the likely way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, you've been together 6 years. That's wild.
It's pretty wild.
You don't want to discuss this?
No, I just don't really know what else to say. Like, probably chat to him. Just don't chat to us.
Yeah. Well, I think all of these things is probably just talk to your partner.
I think that's the bottom line, isn't it? Just have a lovely open channel of communication.
Yeah.
And everything will be fine. And if it's not fine, it will be resolved in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, help you make a decision. Or,
yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, if she's upset, then tell him she's upset.
But I wonder if it's like, yeah, like they need to have a discussion, because there's obviously a reason he's not trying, but he's been with her for 6 years and apparently he's great in all other ways. So is it that, or is it like a confidence thing? Is it
maybe he had like a boost of confidence for some reason. Maybe he just woke up and he's like, here we go. Do you know what? I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
And then, don't know, maybe he was embarrassed by it or something afterwards.
Yeah, maybe something happened that she didn't notice as much or whatever.
So he's like, oh, I can't do that again because that was, I don't know. I don't know. There's two ways to look at it. You could look at it that he's the arsehole, and you could look at it like that she's not considerate or whatever. Or
I don't think anyone's the arsehole.
No, I don't mean that. That's just like broadly speaking.
Yeah.
You know, like nobody's whatever. But it could be like, I don't know. It's tough. Have a chat.
Yeah, always have a chat.
Have a chat. Let us know what's going on.
And this one, I just don't understand.
Okay.
So I, male 30, and my girlfriend, female 25, have been together for 6 years, again, though until recently I thought she was 27. I met my girlfriend at a club 6 years ago and we hit it off immediately. She's been the best girlfriend I've ever had and helped through a lot. About 3 weeks ago, I proposed to her, but she stopped me and said the awful sentence of, "We need to talk." She sat me down and told me that she'd been lying to me about her age for 6 years because she just couldn't find the right way to say it. She explained that the night we met at the bar, she had a fake ID saying she was 21 so she could drink. And when I asked how old she was, and the bartender being right there, she panicked, said 21. She said she expected it to be a one-night stand, but she couldn't help fall in love with me. She told me that she still loves me very much and would be there for me no matter what I decided to do, and I'm just so conflicted. I asked her to leave and give me space, and she has done just that. I talked to my mum, who says she understands that I'm conflicted and that me and my girlfriend have a lot of talking to do, but she doesn't think I should throw our whole relationship away because of that. Though my friends say I need to dump her ASAP. I love her so much, but I don't know how to handle this lie or the new age gap. What would you do if you were me? Please help.
I don't think it's that big a deal, is it? Personally, I don't think it's a big deal.
No, so she was actually 19 when they met and shouldn't have been in a bar, but she was an adult.
Yeah, she's a consenting adult.
Yeah.
She can't drink for whatever laws. I assume it's America.
I'm assuming so, yeah.
But it's not like she was a child or underage. If that would be different.
That would be
completely different.
That would be a very different
awful.
Kind of lie. Yeah.
But like, if you turn around and say to me, "Oh, I'm actually 23, not 25."
Thanks, love. Love it.
I'd be like, it's a bit weird you never told me.
You've been together 6 years.
And it never came up like that. I'd question that, like, why? But I think I would find it quite funny in the grand scheme of things. I'd be like, right, okay, nothing's wrong. We're still the same people. You happen to be slightly younger, whatever.
Because I think, like, definitely that. But then also, like, how many birthday parties have you been at where she just didn't disclose her age? Yeah. Like,
or they should say to all her friends, like, don't get me my age on my card.
Yeah.
Just get happy birthday.
Yeah, do not ever give me a card
don't ever
that has my age
how old I am.
or a cake that has my age on it. Candles and stuff.
Can you imagine me like on her 30th? And he's like, happy 30th.
Was it like, was she waiting until he proposed or until there was a big birthday? No, because at that point, she must have turned 21 whilst they were together.
Yeah, maybe.
So she had a 21st birthday without...
Yeah.
Everyone going, it's your 21st.
It's a bizarre situation. I unless there's something obvious that I'm missing that makes it a big issue, I don't think I am. Like, I don't really see it being a problem. I think it's like, oh, that's quite weird that you never told me, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's quite funny. Like, why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
It'd be a funny story for a podcast.
Because then I wonder, like, was it that she went to so many lengths to not let him find out, kind of thing?
Kind of
and
snowballed.
there's, like, other lies intertwined with it, but...
If he's thinking, like, oh, if she can lie about this, what else is she lying about? Yeah, chat about that. But if it's purely on the fact that she's 2 years younger than she said she is, still in her 20s, 5 years isn't that big.
Yeah, he's like, the new age gap. Like, it's not that bad.
No, it's fine. Relax. If anything, you've got more time with her now.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's a cute way of looking at it, love.
Yep. There we go, everyone. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I don't really understand.
That's so funny. Something that I found, which is a throwback to an earlier podcast.
One of ours?
One of ours.
Oh.
Just a little quick one. It's quite funny. A woman tweeted saying, "My boyfriend and I aren't big on pet names and occasionally opt for beloved or sweetheart, but recently he's been calling me Meatball Tony. I'm afraid this is the one that's really going to stick."
That's kind of like Tony Pizza.
I know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why is everybody calling their girlfriends Tony?
And it's like, are meatballs Italian? I don't know. Maybe they are.
Yeah, meatballs.
I automatically
pizza and
associate
meatballs.
them, And that's quite funny. Meatball Tony. Should we come up with fun?
Well, I'm wondering if they listen to our podcast and now the boyfriend listened to the podcast and is now trying his own Tony nickname.
Did you? Who are you?
Yeah. Tell us about it, huh?
Quite enjoyed that.
Yeah. Okay.
Any more bits?
I have one more, but maybe we'll save it for another time. Actually, yeah, no, we will save it for another time.
Okay, we'll just remember.
Okay. We'll circle back, don't worry.
Right. Well, we're coming up to an hour, but we've got a few minutes to cut off because of the baby thing. So I'll run through some very funny jokes for you.
I can't wait.
Are you ready? Are you ready, everyone?
So ready.
So this is a Reddit thread. Someone said, "What are some great Glaswegian jokes or jokes about Glasgow?"
Wow, specific. Okay.
Yeah, it's on the Glasgow subreddit.
Of course it is.
Naturally, it
where
is.
you spend most of your time.
To be fair, it is. So some of them I think you'll get because they're just like a kind of play on words based on how we pronounce and stuff.
Okay.
Some of them you will not get, but I'll give some explanation. I just kind of want to see your reaction to them.
Okay.
Right, and I won't do too many, like 4 or 5. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. A Glasgow woman goes to the dentist and settles down in the chair. "Comfy?" asks the dentist. "Govern," she replies. Did you get it?
No, but I feel like I can put it into context. But...
Okay, right. So she sits down in a chair.
Right.
Dentist says, "Comfy?"
Yeah.
And she says,
Comfy. Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Where have you come from?
"Yeah."
Govern.
Aren't you comfy?
Yeah.
Govern.
Yeah.
Govern's a place in Glasgow for the non-Glasgow folk. I thought that was very funny.
I feel like you maybe need to explain that better for the people that don't know half the bits that I know.
No, but I want to see if you can explain it first and then I'll explain it to people.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in Glaswegian, you would say, where do you come... you would say, where do you come from? Glaswegian's shortened from to Faye.
Yeah, so like, where'd you comfy?
Yeah.
And you can even shorten that down to just comfy.
Comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comfy. It's not it's one word.
Yeah. Comfy.
Comfy? What? You know?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. You won't get this one, but I just want to see your reaction to it. Bus driver goes for an interview and is asked, "What would you do with a rowdy passenger?"
Right.
And he said, "I'd throw him off the bus." That's what he replied. "Very good," said the guy interviewing. "And what if you didn't get the fare?" And the man replied, "I'd take the first 2 weeks in July instead." Do you not get it?
No.
No, you wouldn't get it. Well, there's a thing in Glasgow called the Glasgow Fair.
Right.
It's not a thing anymore, but the holiday still exists.
Yeah.
Well, kind of still exists. So there used to be an actual big fair that lasted like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In Glasgow.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. Like, "Oh, what are you doing for the fair?" Like, it was a big thing. So the actual activities don't exist, but a lot of places still get it off. So he's like, "Did you get it?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you didn't get the fair, "I'll take your first 2 weeks in July off."
Instead of the fair.
instead of the 30, 2
Yeah.
weeks in May.
Yeah.
Or whenever it is. I think it's May.
Cool.
Very good, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Very good. Very Glasgow. Hyper Glasgow specific here. More comments. Here we go. A pregnant girl, all right?
Oh.
She phones her dad at midnight and says, "Can you come and get me? I think my waters have broken." Mm-hmm. Okay, says her dad. "Where are you ringing from?" "From my knickers to my feet."
Oh no.
It was very good, isn't it? Yeah. You know, the actual word "fey" was in here as well. So, I was going to do that connective tissue, but I thought better not.
Fair.
Yeah, very
Too
good.
much for me.
Very good. And I think I've told you this joke before, but it's a classic. Ready? We'll end on this. It's very good. A guy walks into a baker's and he asks, "Is that a lemon meringue pie?" No, fuck that. Oh no, I fucked it.
I enjoy how much you're enjoying it.
Yeah. Guy walks into a baker's, everyone, and he says to the baker, "Is that a lemon pie or a meringue?" And the guy says, "No, you're quite right, that's a lemon pie."
I don't get it.
I've told you this joke before.
Have you?
He walks in, well, not those specific bakes, but a guy walks into a baker's and he goes, "Is that a lemon pie or a meringue?"
A meringue.
Yeah.
You're not saying it right.
I'm trying to say it right.
You gotta say it more Glaswegian.
So yeah, everyone, meringue, am I wrong? Meringue.
Yeah.
It was, it's a little double entendre.
Entendre?
Or a play on words? One of the
Just
two.
a smash of words.
Thought it was very fun.
Yeah.
There we go. Turns out it was a lemon pie. It was not meringue, and the guy was correct.
Yeah.
Some lovely Glaswegian jokes for you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. And with that, brings the end of the podcast.
There it is.
Shall we leave it here?
Yeah.
Thanks for podcasting with me, love.
Thanks for podcasting with me.
I will always podcast with you. I
And
appreciate
it's
it.
nearly my birthday, so next time we'll tell you about my birthday.
We've got lots planned for it. We've got things planned for it. Not lots. I'm not actually going to gas up. Like, we'll get,
yeah, I was going to say, what have you got planned?
We're going to the fair, everyone.
Hey.
Yep. But thanks for listening, everyone. If you're new here, you can drop us a rating and leave us a lovely comment.
Please.
You can leave comments anywhere nowadays. You can leave them on Spotify or YouTube. Follow us on all the social medias. There'll be wherever you're listening or watching this, there will be a link in the description that will give you a link to everything else. So feel free to drop us a follow and interact and all that good stuff. We'd really appreciate it.
Check out all our little shorts that Sam will chop up for us, hopefully.
I think there's a few from this episode that we can bang up there. That'll be quite nice. But yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day and a lovely rest of your week and weekend when it comes. Yeah, that's the pod, everyone.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Bye.